Hello everyone, FedEx Gaming here, and welcome back to another Redstone tutorial. In this video, I'll be showing you how to build a super simple, fully automatic sugarcane farm. Now, I've been letting this thing run for about an hour and a half now, and it's gathered, I'd say, about 230 sugarcane to 250 sugarcane. So that is a lot of sugarcane, and I'm not sure if you'll need that much. Unless you have a villager that you could trade paper for emeralds, then you probably want a lot of sugarcane. But if you're just an average Minecraft builder, and you want something fully automatic, but you don't need that much of it, I highly recommend just building one row of it. Now, if you're also someone who thinks, does it grow faster on sand? Does it grow faster on dirt? I've built one of these things in the past, so it was a little bit harder to build, but no, it doesn't matter. They all grow the same. Honestly, I don't know if there is a difference, but to me, when I play, there's never really a difference between sugarcane growing on dirt and sugarcane growing on sand. So like I said, if you want to build this thing as high as you want, you can make this thing go all the way to the sky barrier if you want, but then you're probably going to be getting like 500 pieces of sugarcane every 10 minutes, and I don't know why you would need that much sugarcane. But let's go ahead and look at the redstone, and as you can see, there's nothing really to this thing. All it is a repeater, a redstone torch, 6 pieces of redstone, and a bunch of slime blocks. Now, I know slimes were hard to come by after Title Update 31 because I believe they messed up the spawn rate on them, but after TU32 they did up the spawn rates on slimes, so you can go over to a swamp area during a full moon. You can get a bunch of slimes there. You can also, I believe, just dig underneath a swamp and create your own slime farm, so it's very easy to get slimes now. Well, I don't know how easy it is because I haven't played survival too much, but it should be a lot easier to get your hands on them. And also, the good thing about slime blocks is this thing is 100% lossless. You will lose absolutely no sugarcane from this because the slime blocks will launch any sugarcane that grows into the glass and it will fall down. It won't fall onto the dirt because the slime blocks actually launch it away from the dirt. So this thing is 100% lossless. So like I said, if you don't need a lot of sugarcane, I highly recommend just building one row. But if you need sugarcane for days, you can build it as high as you want. So let's go ahead and start building this thing. All right, guys, so for this build, you're going to need a 6x14 spacing. Now, the resources you're going to need for this build are 1 sticky piston, 2 hoppers, 1 redstone repeater, 1 redstone torch, 6 redstone dust, 12 slime blocks, 28 immovable objects. I'm going to be using furnaces. We're also going to need 1 bucket of water, 2 signs, 2 chests, 12 sugarcane, and 12 dirt. Now, if you're going to be stacking more on top of each other, you're going to have to double everything besides the chests, and you're not going to need to double the hoppers as well. That's just a collection bay at the bottom. So once you have gathered up all your resources and got your 6x14 spacing, come to the bottom left-hand corner, and we're going to count over 1 block. 1, and then we're going to count up 3. 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to place a piece of dirt right here. Then we're going to go over that way 11 more pieces of dirt. So, well, let's say just 12. We're going to have to go over 12 dirt. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pieces of dirt. So we can go ahead and get rid of that. Next up, take out your water bucket, and we're also going to need some blocks. And we're going to place blocks like this. 1 here, and then we're going to go all the way down the line of our dirt. And then we're going to place down another block right here and place water right inside of this area. This is just so our sugarcane can grow. And next, we're going to take out our sugarcane and place all of our sugarcane down just like this. So now we no longer need our sugarcane and we no longer need our water for now. Well, actually, let's just keep out of water. Let's go ahead and do our collection bay first. So let's going to go ahead and do the collection bay first. So take out your hoppers, your chests, and we are also going to need some signs. So next up, take out whatever blocks you want for the front. I'm going to be using glass just so I could see inside my whole entire creation. And I'm going to place down glass around the entire area all the way down to where our dirt is. Next up, take out your buckets of water and place a bucket of water on this end. And we're also going to place a bucket of water on this end as well. Next up, find where they both fall into each other and place a sign right here and a sign right here. Now, you only need to place down 1 sign, but I like everything to be even. If it doesn't look even to me, then I just don't like it. So if you really want to, you can just have 1 collection bay. I really wish I didn't do that. You can just have 1 collection bay like this by deleting 1 sign. You can have 1 collection bay instead of 2, but then as you can see, it looks very uneven and I just don't like that. So I'm going to place down 2 signs, and then we're going to come to this side, break out these 2 blocks down here. Then we're going to look into the side of these blocks and place our hoppers, 1 right here and 1 right here off the side of our blocks. Come to this side and delete out these 4 blocks right here. Now, if you want to, you could just place 2 chests like this and you could be completely done. You can access your chest because there's glass above it. But if you want to do what I did, you're going to have to place a chest here and a chest here. And then you're going to have to take out trap chests and place 2 trap chests like this. So now we have 2 areas where our stuff can be collected into. So now that our collection bay is in place, we can go ahead and start up on our redstone. So swing over here to this side, take out your removable objects, and we're going to place immovable objects along all the top of the water. So let's place a block right here. take out our furnaces, place a furnace right here above the water, and then go down the entire line in sneak mode, and place all of your furnaces above your water until you reach the end where you can no longer see your sugarcane. So go all the way down the line until you can no longer see your sugarcane. There we go. And then we're going to come up a block right here and place another furnace here, and do the same thing on this side. Come up a block right here, place another furnace here. And then what we're going to do is put another line of furnaces right above here. So we're going to take out our blocks, go into sneak mode, place it right above our furnace, then come right along the top like we did above the water in sneak mode, and place furnaces going all the way down the entire top area. So we're going to go all the way over here until we reach that furnace on the other end. So we are almost there, and boop, there we go. We are done. Come back over here. We can get rid of this block. Place a block right back here on the right-hand corner. Then we're going to swing over here to the front hand side and place a sticky piston off the top of that block. We can go ahead and break this block. It's no longer needed. Next up, take out your slime blocks, your 12 slime blocks, and place them inside this gap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and number 12, just like that. Now we're going to go ahead and swing over to this side, and we have to come up at least 3 blocks from here. So 1, then we have to place another furnace right here just so our slime blocks don't connect to it. So boom, place another furnace there. And then we're going to place another block right above this furnace by going into sneak mode and placing the block. And so as you can see, it's 1, 2, and 3. We have to use immovable objects just so our slime blocks do not connect to the blocks and break the entire build. So let's go ahead and do the same thing over here. So 1 like that, place another furnace in right here, and then place a block right above it. And now we have come up 3 blocks. Then over here off the left-hand side from the front where our sticky piston is, we're going to place a redstone torch right here, place a piece of redstone dust on top of the block that's above our redstone torch. Then we're going to swing over here, place another piece of redstone above this furnace. Then we're going to place a block right next to our sticky piston, place another piece of redstone next to our sticky piston. Come out another block, place another piece of redstone here. Next up, place a block right next to your sticky piston with a 2-tick delay repeater coming out of it. So place it on 2 ticks. Place a block up in front of your 2-tick delay repeater, a block down underneath it. Break this block right here and place a piece of redstone down. And now last but not least, come over here to your redstone torch and place a block right above it. This should make it wig out until it burns out the redstone torch. And that is it, guys. You are completely done. Once a piece of sugarcane grows right here, or sometimes it'll just go off on its own, it will activate pushing the sugarcane off. So what we're going to have to do now is just add in a little barrier right here so the sugarcane doesn't go flying all the way out into the, let me just show you. Let me just show you what happens when you don't have a barrier here. So let's go ahead and place a piece of sugarcane right here. Boom. And as you can see, it goes flying all the way out there. So that is why we need some sort of barrier in the front of it, just so our sugarcane doesn't go flying all the way into the distance. So let's go ahead and place glass right around the entire thing. You don't have to use glass if you don't want to, but I don't know, I just like to see inside of it when I'm building it. So there we go. So now that our glass is fully in here, once a piece of sugarcane grows right next to that redstone torch, boom, it'll hit that, fall into the water, and then it will collect inside of our collection bay right down here. And that is it, guys. You are completely done. If you didn't want to build another layer on top of this thing, you are completely done. However, now I'm just going to show you how to build one more layer, and then I will end the video. So if you would like to build more layers and more layers and more layers until you reach the sky barrier, all you have to do is come back over here to where your redstone torch is, break the block above it, and then go ahead and place dirt above that block. And now what we're going to do is just go down the entire line until we reach the end. So come all the way down here to this side, and now we're going to have to place in water on the backhand side. So take out your blocks again, and we're going to place a nice little barrier around this entire area where we can now add our water in right over here. So right here, we have to have a transparent block though. If we place a normal block here, as you can see, it breaks the redstone, and we do not want this to happen. We do not want it to break the redstone, or else it will no longer work. So what I like to do is I like to just use a piece of glass here, or you can also use a slab if you'd like to. So all you have to do is just place in a transparent block, and as you can see, the redstone does not get cut off. Next up, what we're going to do is just take out our water and place water inside of this entire area. So place in your water just like this. Then we're going to take out our sugarcane and place our sugarcane right in front of it. There we go. And then we're just going to do the exact same thing we did down there right up here. So go ahead and take out your immovable objects. I'm going to be using my furnaces once again. And we're going to place a block right here. And then we're going to come down this entire line with furnaces in sneak mode. So go all the way down. So this should be a total of 12 furnaces until you reach the end. Just like this. There we go. Next up on both ends, we're just going to come up one more furnace. So one furnace right here. And we're also going to come up another furnace on this side. And then we're going to go down the entire line once again with furnaces. So go ahead and go into sneak mode and then place in your furnaces. So the one good thing about obsidian is you don't have to go into sneak mode to place it in. But the bad thing about obsidian is it's a lot harder to get than furnaces. So we're just going to swing all the way down here and place in all of our furnaces like that. There we go. Now all we have to do is do all the redstone. So place a block right back here. Come to this side, place in your sticky piston facing forwards. Take out your slime blocks and place slime blocks inside the entire gap. So go down the entire gap with your slow line blocks like that. Now what we have to do is place in our redstone torch. So come right here and come up 3 blocks from your sugarcane. So 1, take out your furnace and place another furnace here, and then come up another one, and that should be a total of 3. Place your redstone torch off the side of it. Swing to this side and place a piece of redstone dust here, a piece of redstone dust here. Then we're going to come out a block right next to our sticky piston with another piece of redstone. Then we're going to come out one more block, 1 block over, place redstone here, and then a 2-tick delay repeater coming out of that redstone. Place a block right above your 2-tick delay repeater, a block down right underneath it. Break this block, place a piece of redstone dust right here, and that's going to be the entire thing. So now we have to do the same thing on this side. Come up a block right next to your sugarcane, come up a furnace right here, place a block right above it, and now all we have to do is just conceal it, so now none of the sugarcane goes flying all the way into the distance. So go ahead and take out your glass or whatever blocks you're using and place it right along this entire area. So there we go, all the way down until you can no longer have the sugarcane go flying off into the distance. Unless you wanted to do that, unless you wanted to go flying into the distance, you can go ahead and do that, but we're going to go ahead and just do this and make sure it is completely concealed so nothing goes flying into the distance. And there you guys have it. You have just simply made it a lot bigger. Now what we want to do is actually add in some light source. Now what I did was I just used torches and placed it on the front part of my dirt. This is just so nothing spawns in here and messes anything up. So we're going to go ahead and just place in all of our torches right here. So now nothing should be able to spawn in there. And now what I also like to do is place a cap over it. So once we place this block right here, it will activate this, making it wig out for just a tiny bit, and then it should stop. And then we can go ahead and place our cap right along the top of it so nothing spawns on the top and then falls inside of our sugarcane farm. And there you guys have it. That is how you build a simple, fully automatic sugarcane farm. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to stay tuned with my newest videos. All right, guys, peace.